Yo, how's it going, chat? What is up? Impy Draconic, hello, hello. Last day of the Professionals tournament, y'all. Top 6, day 2. And we are down to 3 teams in this bracket, 5 teams left in the tournament. I'm going to be getting my invite right about now, so I need to be quick with this. Just decided I didn't really need to start early or anything, talk about a whole lot, but briefly, this is what the brackets looked like so far for the 3rd through 6th seed teams. We watched Origin Reggie yesterday. Apex beat Elev. Then we saw Origin beat Apex 4-1. Wasn't even close. Yeah, so off stream, Reggie defeated Elev, I believe. It was a reverse sweep. I think Reggie was down 0-3, and then they came back to win it. I didn't watch this set, but I heard it was a nice comeback from Reggie, so congrats to them. They now play Apex. Winner of the set makes top 4, guys. Grand finals will determine the 3rd and 4th seed. Joker's already secured the 1, and Oblivion secured the 2. So winner of this set will secure the 3, the loser will secure the 4. But of course, making top 4 is the most important thing for Apex and Reggie tonight. Only one of these teams is going to be able to walk away with a top 4 placement here. So that is all. I go back to just hiding my screen as I've gotten my invite. I need to go ahead and join. We got Reggie on the left, Apex on the right. Cool. So let's get that set up. Reggie and Apex. Although I guess maybe I should, let's show the teams actually. Let's do that. If I look at Reggie, led by renamed user, I believe that's Pulse, and we've got Ivana, which I think is Susie, Mask, OKC is Seal, I Like Capping B is Atomic, we got Market, K911 is Exodius, JTA, Elemental, and Glismo, which is Gizmo, of course. They are playing on the maps Dynasty, Normandy, Nube, and Canal against Apex here. And Apex is led by Blue248. This is T-Dub, and they've got Sherman, Pagman, Laikai is Derpy, Batpack is Wertuhan, which I don't think he's going to be here today. I believe he is playing in the offline tournament for Lesta, which is congrats to him for making that, but I don't think he's going to be here today because he's traveling for that, I guess. Kazuzu is DJ, we got Tunnel, Panzer, Muy Caliente is De Silva from EU, and Cheese Whiskers, I'm guessing that's Pharaoh. I haven't seen that name before, that's actually quite funny. Interesting. Okay, well, Cheese Whiskers, I guess. I don't know if he's here yet. But that is our rosters for today. And we've got some very lineups, guys. We have very lineups. Some of the lineups of all time even. 6 F3s both teams. Apex has a 113, Reggie with a mouse. Keeping in the chat, what's up? And who else? Shadow Mist. Hello, Shadow Mist. Welcome, y'all. Watching Green Bay. Gotcha. I didn't watch the game, but I have Jacobs in my fantasy team, so I actually have Krosky Merritt as well, but I don't have him playing at the moment. But we'll see how those guys do. I'm still evaluating Krosky Merritt because he's a rookie, but he is on my team. Anyway, 45 seconds left. Dynasty Pearl is the map, so of course you do expect your lineups to be pretty heavy. No giveaway today? Let me start that. Good call. There are giveaways, I just haven't started them. Yesterday I was having issues starting them. They eventually did work. Looks like they are working now, no problem. So you guys go ahead and join. Good comms, Shadow Mist. What's up, gent? Alright. This set, pretty big deal for both teams. Winner makes top 4, loser is out of the tournament. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce a Dynasty Pearl and get things going. So who you guys think is going to win? This would be Reggie's first top 4 if they do make it. I believe they have a couple players with top 4 experience. No, they have several. They have several. So, we'll see if they can do it under the Reggie tag. Apex had a pretty rough day yesterday. I mean, they did kick the crap out of Elev from what I saw in the score. I didn't watch that set either. But then losing to Origin, which is a team that they're going to have to contest in top 4 by that margin, it's tough for them. Reggie's been playing very good. I must say, like, I did not expect them to make it this far, but they're doing an excellent job. Both teams are going towards A here. Tunnel might be the first to make contact. He gets spotted, lights a couple tanks. Sherman also getting spotted. Yeah, most of the players are now spotted from both teams, 5 each. And it looks like we're just going to be straight up seeing a little bit of a brawl ski going on here. See who's better at brawling right now. Both teams bleeding just a little bit. They want to see if they can focus out Tunnel here, who might be isolated, but fans are sneaking from behind in the 113. Could be a bit of a trap. JTA's taking a little bit of damage here. Blue, though, the focus for Reggie. He's got his reactive up, of course, taking the hits. But Laikai actually all the way up top is going to be the first to fall. Oh, man. Peeking up there. Made him a pretty easy focus. That being said, Apex has a couple kills of their own. Market's going to fall. They lose Blue, though. Capping B is quite low. Panzer's going to join the fight. So tank up for Reggie for the moment, as well as 500 HP. Tunnel's trying to get himself out of the line of sight for the rest of these players who are just going to crash in on Pagman. If he can put in a shot to JTA, that would be big. He's not looking in that direction. So unlikely. He just puts one into K9. JTA going to survive. 5v5, but both teams have a very low tank. JTA looking for the kill on Peg. Vanna Mask kind of blocking it, but they do end up getting that kill. Zuzu kind of getting blocked by Elemental. The mouse is doing a good job here of that. Kind of soaking damage for the team. Tunnel needs to pick up this kill. Hits it. Very nice. K9 would be another good focus fire target, but they're about to lose to Zuzu. Panzer trying to run away from the main tanks over here. They get the kill on K9. It would be pretty much an even 3v3. They'll lose to Zuzu here momentarily. Panzer bouncing the kill shot. Tunnel's going to need to take it. That's an unfortunate bounce. Allows Tunnel to take another hit. Between Vaughn and Elemental pushing that, they might be able to take the advantage here. Elemental missing, though. Mask trying to push Panzer. Maybe have a little bit of a 1v1 here. I gotta say, I'm liking Mask's chances in this fight. He unloads. And Panzer's going to have the better DPM, of course, but he's already lower on HP, so that might not look good. Vanna might be looking that direction. Panzer is hitting his shots. And if Sherman can actually help with Mask, that would be useful, but doesn't look like it's something he's going to be able to do quite yet. He wants to take out Vanna, which he will do. I think Mask will be able to reload 2 shots, though. That will be enough to kill Panzer if he hits them both. That's one. Can he put in the second shot? Yes, he can. Sherman from behind, though, puts one into Mask. Tunnel just blocking Elemental here the best he can. Can Sherman get the second shot? Misses it. Lots of misses from Apex. That's going to mean Tunnel falls here very quickly. Tunnel misses, or Mask misses the shot, but does a lot of ram damage. Tunnel missing the shot, too. So many bounces from the Apex team, guys. Get that kill at least? Yes. It's a 1v1. Sherman v Elemental. Mouse versus F3. If Sherman wanted to, he could just back up and reload the clip, but at the same time, Caps are starting to get a little bit of pressure. I'm favoring Elemental in this 1v1. Yep. The single shot, the DPM of the mouse actually is not bad. Sherman's going to reload the full clip, but I think he's just going to die. He wants to see if he can get the side hug going, but Elemental hasn't missed a shot yet, and the late pop of reactive means it doesn't absorb the shot. And Sherman's just being completely gatekept from that side hug there. Very good play from Elemental. And he's going to take game 1. Tons of bounces by Apex in the late game there. Missed kill shots. Allowing extra shots to go in. Oop, there's a bounce from Elemental, but he's got plenty of wiggle room to work with here. Sherman's going to have to hit this shot and 2 more. And that's just with gold. Ooh, another miss from Elemental, but still. It's 3 shots from Sherman if he's shooting gold. And again, he's playing careful not to allow Sherman to get the pure side hug, although Sherman's starting to get in there, but not enough. Caps were going to be a difference anyway. And yeah, if Apex hits 2 more shots there, they win the game. That's how close it gets. Reggie taking game 1. Sup, Tack? Sup, Sneaky? And Reggie with the game 1er. That peek up top from Derpy, he just got deleted instantly, was the easy focus fire target for Reggie. So big mistake from Apex there to lead things off, and then the missed shots definitely didn't help at all. We're going into game 2. I like capping B running the Type 5 heavy, so we're seeing some Type 5 action here in top 5. Dynasty, a pretty heavy focused map, obviously, so not too surprised that this is the map where we see it. It hasn't worked for many teams yet. We'll see if Reggie can get a win with the tank. What's up, Carl? Apex are again going 6 F3s and a super conk. But Reggie's mixing it up a bit. I mean, we know Elemental doesn't have the tank. We saw that yesterday. But they're also putting Market in the FV. We got 40 seconds left until the game begins. See if Reggie can take a 2-0 lead on Apex. That would be absolutely huge. Is next map New Bay, or is that the third map? I think one of them, I think it was Normandy and then New Bay. And then Canal, if I remember. Oh wait, I have, I think Draconic, yeah, he sent the message with all the maps earlier. Yeah, so Normandy, New Bay, and then Canal. Cool. Alright, game 2. 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. This music is a little too peaceful for my taste. Come on, I like the lo-fi, but that's just like overly mellow. Alright, watch things from Reggie's side, how they open up game number 2. Get up a little high in the sky first. Slow down the camera a bit. Can't go too fast. That gives everyone headaches watching the stream. But we're seeing Apex more C-oriented this time around, with the Super Conqueror having that nice gun depression. Makes sense. Reggie, though, pretty committed in the center. Do they push through with the F3s? It looks like they want to. Immediately, they find blue in the side. Tunnel's gonna push through. Wasn't paying attention. Is he just dead? Takes a lot of damage, down to 700 immediately in the opening game. And Reggie are already having a massive advantage here, but Vanna taking some hits as well. Reggie taking some time to reload their clips. Looks like Capping B tried to put in a shot, didn't quite go in. That's going to be Apex pushing it. It's a pretty long reload on that tank. It's 18 or 19 seconds if it's got Raymer or Cali. Blue's going to be coming in like this. He's the lowest HP tank on the team right now besides Tunnel, so surprised to see him being the one leading that play, but we are going to be seeing the Type 5 taken out very quickly, so that's pretty much just a free kill for Apex. Sherman's going to take it, and they want to turn into Elemental and Pag here. Going to push through for Market. 5v6, Apex has brought it back, and they're actually significantly HP lead right now. Panzer's in a bit of a 2v1 situation. Laikai stopping the B base. Don't know if it's going to come down to caps, but Apex was able to get another kill, so 6v4. Panzer will fall momentarily here. Let's see if he can put in one more shot. Good shot going into Mask. That's the low HP target. It makes a lot of sense. Suzu's going to come around for Elemental, even though Panzer and Tunnel fall. Still looking way better for Apex. They come out with the HP on top. Took a lot of bleeds early game, but really that Type 5 Heavy was pretty much a free kill. I didn't see if he did any damage there. But yeah, Apex just pushing through nicely. I don't know, was it Pag who was pushing for that 2 and 5B? Did a good job killing him. Mask will get 2v1'd, and this will be Apex equalizing pretty quickly here. There we go. JTA trying to push a corpse out of the way, go for Sherman. Sherman is on 1100. But JTA taking too much time to get there. He activates the reactive, so he's not even one clippable anyway. If he weren't activating that consumable, he would have been one clippable with average rolls from JTA, but of course that's what reactive is for. And Sherman and Pagman taking out their former teammate there. Their former Honda brother. And we're all tied up 1-1. Apex a lot cleaner that game. Even taking the early bleeds, their pushes were good. Yeah, type 5, 0 damage. That's rough. A tank just doesn't seem to work. Haven't seen it used too well yet on NA. EU doesn't really use it at all, but 0 damage, that's tough. I'm not going to pull out the dunce, because I think that's, you know, I think it's just for like terrible plays. A 0 damage game isn't like really warranted. It's just not able to hit the shots in that tank. But yeah, I mean, the Type 5 Heavy doesn't have like high penetration gold rounds, so it just struggles even more against tanks like the F3 that have just ridiculously good troll armor as well. Michael, I don't know where you would have heard that. That's kind of a weird thing to say. I don't know why you would say that in the chat. It's a very strange thing to say. We'll move on to game number 3. Looks like 4 F3s each. 2 lights for Apex. It's actually Sherman running the second light. Interesting. So Pharaoh, one of their main light players, isn't here. They're having Sherman run it. Okay. I don't know. Is he like their 4th light player? Because they also sometimes have Batpack running it. Obviously, Ertuhan's not here. As I said, he's at the offline for Lusta Blitz. So I guess Sherman's the light now. I like it. We'll see how Sherman does if he cooks. It's a Takefusa. Well, let's see. Normandy, guys. Reggie's got a Kron and an MLE mixed in with all of their 116 F3s. And here we go. A little intro for Normandy rolling. For the record, Michael, no, that is not true. It's just a really weird thing to bring up. And also probably something you should have DM'd me about instead of saying in Twitch chat. Anyway. Both teams gonna go for the cap. Cap lead is pretty nice on this map, but Apex having the double are going to have the lead here. 2 lights, both go in the same spot. Blue also go into the sneaky little group spot to cover A, but actually, nice shot from capping B into Blue. Getting a nice early bleed. Although he takes a hit back. His driver's dead, gets fixed, so that's his repair kit down. He's going to use his speed boot, his adrenaline and reactive to step into A. Briefly backs out though. He's taken some damage for it. Blue missing that second shot, but a bit of a premature push there from capping B. Tazuzu was prepared for the resets. I wasn't paying attention to the lights from Apex, but they might have snuck some stuff in as well. We're seeing a B attempt from K9, interestingly enough. Market redlining to spot Pagman. He's going to back out, though. The Pag being lit means he knows someone's there. Tunnel's going to take the center bowl. That's a very repushable for Reggie. That's a big extension. I don't know if that's going to serve them well. Laikai is there. Panzer, of course, and Sherman rotate in. Pagman in the back, but I don't know. I think Tunnel can just easily get pushed here. And yeah, Mask activating the reactive. That's exactly what's going to happen in Tunnel. I'm surprised he's not backing up to the other side of the plane, at least. I just think that's an overextend. Although, he isn't going to die quite yet, but once Vana gets in there, yeah, he will. Tazuzu, though, he's going to show up in time to help, but see, now Mask and K9 are both in cover. Laikai's getting pushed out by capping B. Reggie's going to push around the outside with the rest of their tanks in the middle here. Blue trying to help against K9 and Mask, but they should be able to get the kill on Tunny here. They do get it. Now they wrap for Laikai and Pag. Even Market's around here putting his gun in the fight. He's just going to dump into Elemental, but Apex has the HP. They just don't have any kills yet. They need to start getting kills. There goes K9. The lights need to start putting shots in. Panzer missing JTA. I think Sherman's going to help out with that one. But Pag will fall. Laikai is going to fall soon. If he can put in another shot, that would be good. Maybe even 2. But Pag falls in the center. Lights do pick up JTA. Sherman's taking some damage. If they can get to capping B, that seems like a logical next target. But Laikai, though, he's getting focused out. by Market. He needs to put in this last shot. He does so. So he's done his job, I suppose. Apex light tanks, though, they're hunting very nicely here in the end game. What was that ram from Panzer? He just took a couple hundred for that. But Apex's lights will keep sweeping by. Now Elemental getting shot out here. Tazuzu with the kill. And Apex just has the HP in the endgame here. The lights for flexibility as well. Reggie were able to get the counter push into tunnel, but after that, they were just stuck in the center here. Market's not going to bother running away. Shot in the air. You got to at least shoot blue, man. Come on. I'm trolling. Market actually, I believe he did play a season or two in Pincer/Apex. I don't remember which client it was. I think it was Apex. He was on a long hiatus, and now he's back. I think this is his first season back, but he's going down here to his former team. 2-1 now. Apex locking in after that first loss was a little sloppy. This one, they lost a tank early, but had enough HP to wrap around with the lights and start hunting down kills. Reggie kept their tanks alive, but they just didn't have any HP to sustain. Game 4 time Normandy. What's up, Mizu? Hello, hello. Can buy a transformer if this outcome happens. Are you talking about like a Gundam or something? Are you actually like into the transformer models? Similar lineup for Apex. 2 lights, 5 F3s. The meta is evolving. Reggie's doing the same, but no 2 lights. They're going to have a Chieftain in as their 7th. Tien wants he wants Apex to win because Apex is paying him to draw their avatar. If they make top 4. Read it from your clanmates. Yeah, it's all good. There was a discussion about it, but no one was glorifying the death of... Yeah. Anyway, that's not a conversation for this stream. Anyway. 10 seconds left to game 4. Sherman is cooking in the light tank. He's that light driver, I guess. Didn't see how much damage he did. Wasn't paying attention. Pops up for a second. 2800, not bad. Maybe this is what Apex needed. A light tank gamer to step up. And that step up is Sherman. I love it. I love it. Here we see the Normandy plane. Drop it into the center. It's a split play from both teams, more centered on C/D. Panzer's gonna quick grab it. Sherman gonna help out, not really needed to double cap this one. In fact, those lights, they might want to get out of there because those F3s look like they want to shove. They triple grab the base. Are they gonna shove? I mean, they don't get the cap lead. Maybe they were hoping to get the cap lead. But Market Man spawning pretty far away, unfortunately. I think Normandy is one of the maps where the spawns are actually just random, and it's not like the lights have a certain spawn, the mediums have a certain spawn, etc. I'm pretty sure Normandy is just fully random. Market Man not getting a good spawn there. Anyway, blue taking a little bit of early damage. Reggie has a couple tanks lined up in the center here. Wasn't paying attention to see if they got spotted yet or not. I'm guessing those are the tanks that shot blue. There we go, Vana's lit now. So Apex has information. Also, Pagman in the sneaky A reset bunker. But he's not going to see anything quite yet. Take a look over on this side of the map. Reggie's got... Do we have a tank in the back? It's the T-100. Okay, so he's floating. Chieftain cover in the rear. I'm surprised he's not the tank that's in the corner. Maybe they're going to rotate him in. Looks like it. It's a good farming tank to put there. Got 10 degrees of gun depression, of course. Panzer getting a little juicy with the T100 LT peak. Finds K9. Market's back in K9 up, but not going to make any moves. Looks like K9 wants to try to peek over for a shot. Not going to see anything, though. Hag's still chilling in that bunker. is Sherman's play here in the T100? He is redlining it. Maybe wanted to see if he could get an angle on A somehow, but there's nothing yet. Nothing's happening. Bases are in Apex's favor. Ooh, Pagman getting lit somehow. Market Man somehow getting that info. I really have no idea how he got that spot off, but he did. And Pagman's position has been identified. Reggie knows that if they push D side, it's going to be harder for Apex to respond with the tank all the way gone over there. And they have plenty of tanks to do it. Looks like Vana might rotate back. K9 doesn't seem like he's leaving quite yet, but he's turning. He's turning. Yup, Reggie is going to rotate for that B side play. Sorry, for that D side play, I meant to say. Away from B, which is where they currently are. I mean, they're still unsure. Interestingly, neither of Apex's lights are even spotting this area, so Apex isn't going to be aware of the push until it happens. Panzer gets lit, lights Vana as well, so at least Apex knows a couple tanks from Reggie aren't there, but I don't know, having 3 tanks away from this side of the map, we'll see if they have enough time to react. JTA gets lit. Yep, they know. Apex knows. Only 600 points, so Reggie are doing it plenty early. In come K9 and Vana as well. Pag, though, he's going to have to take his time to get up there. It's going to be a minute. We'll see if Apex can hold on until then. K9 and Vana into this side of Tunnel and Blue. Might be big trouble. Laikai trying to hold the corner as best he can. He activates the reactive. Doesn't seem to be taking much hits with it, though. But now in come Pag, Panzer. They have the side and rear of K9. Sherman taking his sweet time, going all the way up the rear. I don't know if I would have done all that. Reggie do stop the D-base, though. That gives Reggie something. So there is pressure on Apex now to make a play, and it looks like they want to make it into JTA and capping B, who both got pretty low. Tazuzu, though, missing the shot there. If Blue and Tazuzu both hit them all, then he would have gotten that kill, but now they're going to die for it. Reggie making the play, Market Man there. And Apex taking their sweet time, but they do get the kill over there. Ooh, Tazuzu getting ammo racked. He was already low. Laikai the next focus fire target. Apex doesn't really have time to deal with the C-base at the moment. Looks like they are going to step D with Tunnel, or is he just going to drive through and they'll worry about the caps later? They pick up JTA, but they lose Laikai in the corner finally. HP is in Reggie's favor. They have the tank lead as well. Are we going to see it evened up? Sorry, tank goes back even. Sorry, I was trying to get in the sky here. 4v4, all the tanks are lit and on camera, but Tunnel, terrible position. He goes down to Vana. And unfortunately, Apex just was not responding in time to that push. Try to get the kill on JTA with Blue into Zuzu. They weren't able to do it. Sherman is going to get a kill here, but is it enough? It's 830 points right now for Reggie, and the caps are still ticking. Apex doesn't have any time to stop it. Elemental's going to go back to try to hunt Sherman? Don't know. Apex has to make a play of some kind, and they're not making one. Looks like Pagman's just going to try to reload the clip, maybe see if they can take down Market quite quickly here. But Sherman's just doing nothing at the moment. Panzer will step C, but now Pagman's left alone. Going to try to put one into Market, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He goes down. And yeah, Sherman being so far away just hasn't been able to do anything in the late game. Panzer might be able to get the kill in Market here. Decent roll. Gets it. 933, though. I need to make a play for someone. It's going to be Elemental, but I don't know if there's time. Elemental has the tungsten up. Puts a big shot into Panzer. But Sherman's already a one-tap. 978. 981. Elemental gets the kill. And we're tied 2-2, guys. Apex just way too split on this spawn. Didn't respond to the push adequately. Down he goes. What's up, Bobby? What's up, Angel Techno? Hello, hello. Hello, Claw. What's the 116F3? It's basically a Kron with reactive. Nice 4K from Mask. Panzer and Sherman, again, they're having a decent game, but this time they just didn't respond quickly enough. Blue and Tazuzu went down too quickly on the outside. Guys, we're all tied up, headed into New Bay. Hopefully These teams aren't getting a little bit too nervous, guys. It's getting close. I mean, it is close. 5 F3s, 2 MLEs for Reggie. In Apex, they're keeping it simple, but with 1 Ho-Ri. Okay. They're going with the turretless route. Oh man, oh man. So double MLE. So all 7 tanks for Reggie are having reactive. Oh, I guess Apex is too. I mean, the Ho-Ri does have it. Obviously, it's not going to survive a push like any of these heavies can. They're using it positionally somehow. But no, Panzer's switching out. Are we going to see 7 F3s? No, he's still using it. Interesting, okay. Maybe it was just an equipment check. Some strats favor some different equipments, whether it's camo net, binos, or whatever. Welcome Igor to the stream. Go ahead and introduce Nube for games 5 and 6. Will one of the teams sweep this map, or does it go to a game 7? Both maps have been even so far for these two teams. Alright, guys. And here we are in the sky. For game number 5, both teams headed center map-ish, but Reggie with more of a emphasis on the A area. But they are just shoving with the F3s. Apex has plenty ready. I like capping B. Gets hit a little bit. They've got the nuke set up, but Apex missing a lot of shots here. Their clips are empty. Blue's going to drive in. Are they just going to counter shove? I don't know. I don't know how I like that. That's interesting. JTA and Mask get found. Are Apex going to just rotate back into that? I'm interested to see what the play is here. Reggie wants to kill Laikai. But JTA getting farmed out by Panzer, but Panzer's getting shot by K9. This is a little bit hard to see everything going on right now, but it's Laikai who potentially falls first here. Tagman's getting clipped out hard. Capping B dead in the center. Apex does have plenty of shots left in their clips over here, though, for a kill on JTA if they can find it. He's hiding behind Market. Tunnel's got a full clip. Sherman missing shots, though. Apex need to hit. And it looks like they're just going to go for Market here. They do get that kill. K9's hunting Blue. Panzer, though, doing his best to farm in the Ho-Ri. Tunnel wants to kill JTA. If I'm Panzer here, I just go for K9, right? Just farm that out. Mask is going to kill Blue. No, Panzer's going to try to help out in the main fight here and just take the shots in the rear from K9. Makes sense. Reggie trying to get through, but Sherman blocking him. That's a good kill from Apex. They are up a tank, although Sherman is about to fall to Vana. No, Vana's looking elsewhere for some reason. It's Mask picking up that kill instead. Fair enough. 3v3. Panzer, though, kind of being gate kept here by K911, who's got lots of HP. He'll be able to get that kill quickly. Tunnel into Zuzu. They want to kill Vana, though. Do they have it? They're hitting their shots. Zuzu will pick it up. Down goes K9. Now, if they can avoid getting shot by K9 too much here, then that will be good for them. Tunnel going to back up. Miss a shot from Mask. And who's their focus fire target? Unclear. Looks like K9 wants to drive in on Tunnel right away, but he could just be the easier focus. Nice shot from K9. Kazuzu's just blocking Mask off. I like that play. Although he's not going to be able to do it forever. And Mask is probably just going to put the shots back into Zuzu. It's a little bit hard to see with everything going on here, but now with the full clip, he's going to drive in. Shots go into K9. And he puts the full clip in. Now to Zuzu blocking Mask. Look at this great play from DJ in the end game. Completely shutting Mask off from the fight, and he doesn't have anything on Tunnel. And the body now from K9 is going to completely block Tunnel, keep him safe. And it's a 2v1 straight up. Mask is going to do his best to reload the clip, of course, but he's giving Tunnel time to do the same thing. They both have full clips to put into Mask. He uses the reactive. So does Tazuzu. That's a miss from Mask. Those are costly. He's just going to keep reloading full clip. Tazuzu's like, I might as well do the same. Now, Mask is close enough to proxy Tunnel, so he knows where both of these tanks are. There is perfect information at the moment, but Tazuzu's got a nice side-scraping angle going here. Now, I do like how Mask isn't shooting his full clip. He's saving 2 shots to get the kill on Tunnel if needed, but Tunnel's taking it safe here. He's just going to drive all the way up and around, and if Mask turns to look, then Tazuzu has the farm. But that's another miss from Mask. That's painful. Unfortunately, Mask not doing a great job at clutching up here. Obviously, the odds were not in his favor, but Tazuzu pretty much winning this 1v1 all by himself. Ooh, that fire's going to seal it. And Tunnel didn't even need to do anything there. But really, that was just a masterclass from Tazuzu. And HP sharing, blocking off Mask, he just got completely shut out in the end game. And Apex's micro allows them to win that game that was otherwise pretty scary for them, to be honest. That was a really good play. Gotta say, I'm proud. 5.7 from Tazuzu. That's a crown. Absolutely. He had such a good endgame play. We've got to give it to him. Where is the crown? That's not where it's supposed to be. Where do we put it? Right down there? Is that good enough? I have to, like, zoom in. Oh, it's a little bit off. There we go. Very nice. Game 5. Apex has a chance to close out the set here, take it to top 4. But Reggie, they're going to be fighting back. They're bringing the light tank out this time. The T100 shows its face. Light tank on New Bay. Of course, Elemental Rock in the MLE. And for Apex, it is 6 F3s in the 113, so they're bringing it back to the first map that we watched, Dynasty. And yeah, who's gonna win, guys? Do we see the tiebreaker? Where's Apex take it? Of course, as much as I love my clan, tiebreaker would be the most entertaining. It all come down to Canal, which is my favorite competitive map to watch. What's up, Chikla Heat? Welcome to the stream. Alright, y'all. Game 6. Let's, I'm gonna move the crown to, like, a neutral location before I hide it. That way, like, it doesn't pop up on the wrong person when I need it. Alright, y'all. Game 6. Who takes it? As much as I would say that Reggie's lineup isn't going to be able to absorb pushes as well because of the T100, the 113 isn't particularly great with that either. So I would say, in terms of that, the lineups aren't too bad in terms of taking a push. But of course, having the light tank mobility advantage is going to be really nice. Surely Reggie's going to use that to get the cap here at C. Looks like it. Cap lead is going to be nice. We'll see if this game goes down to cap. Last game did not. Now he's going to start turning around already. Good early spots from both teams. Plenty of tanks lit, 3 or 4. Funny number. But interestingly, Apex setting a few tanks up top, and the rest are just shadowing. Not even playing forward here. Blue going all the way, though. He's going to take a couple hits in the crossing. Only one, actually. Vana deciding not to shoot. Maybe looking elsewhere. Maybe got distracted by a fly in their room. I don't know. But it's okay. Reggie does have the base, so they don't really need to do anything. Apex has Sherman all the way over by B, but he's not stepping it in case Reggie has a trap. We don't know where a lot of Reggie players are. I think 4 of them got spotted. 3 of them are currently lit. But in come Pagman into Zuzu, the sneak play does occur. They're going to try to counter push into blue here. A crossfire, though, set up by Laikai and Tunnel. K9's taking damage. Zuzu Pag should be able to deal a lot of damage here, but in come the counter push from Elemental. Tunnel's taken tons of damage. He's the focus. And he will die quickly. No, he's still alive after the initial volley, but Elemental JTA, once they get in there, he's cooked. Apex, they're going to go for K9. Vana got out of there, went all the way around, interestingly. Like, I gonna drop. Tunnel is still alive, actually. So Apex do have all 7 tanks, and he's just going to be loading that clip. Avoid I like capping B, who's not dropping down. Pagman and Tazuzu do have a bit of a 2v1 on JTA, but Pagman's looking elsewhere. Better focus fire target. He should be able to pick that kill up. Absolutely. 7v5. Things are good for Apex. It's not over yet, though. They've got plenty of low HP tanks. Panzer in a little bit of a fight against the T100, which, you know, if it were the E6, I would say it's definitely manageable, but 113, not going to be easy to avoid the circling of the T100. It's got reasonable traverse, though. The Panzer's going to put in a big shot. Marcus just going to drop after taking another hit, but Vana goes down. It's a 6v4. Panzer should be able to pick up this kill. Hits it. 5v3. Hit points are still even, despite all this. Capping B gonna look for a kill on Panzer, but doesn't have the last shot, and down goes Mask. 5 versus 2. And Panzer's pretty safe here. Capping B would have to really commit far and just watch JTA get killed here, although he does pick up Tunnel first with a nice ram. But Pagman will have one more. Oop, a little bit of a low roll there. Tazuzu will get that kill. Capping B gets Panzer, but Sherman picking up JTA, his former teammate, and now it is a 3v1. Pag, Sherman, and DJ against Capping B Atomic. Teams are saying GG's. I think they know. But I'm glad that they're good sports. You know, these guys are cool. I know Apex and Reggie have been scrim partners a lot this season, and so for them to fight at this stage in the tournament, it's unfortunate, but it had to happen. He's trying to get the ramp kill, didn't quite have it there. 32 damage. But congrats to Apex on making top 4 with the win over Reggie, 4-2. Reggie fought well. They had an amazing season. Really proving themselves at the last second that they could make top 8. And then defeating all the teams that were ahead of them up until top 4. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite convert it, which would have been an amazing accomplishment from barely clutching top 8 to barely clutching top 4, but no can do. And Apex win at the win. I think this is the first time I've streamed them win in a couple seasons now. I was in VC with them about an hour before the matches, or not all of them, but a couple of them, and they were scared. They're like, if you stream us, we're going to lose. Because I think since last season, I mean, definitely all of this season, every time I stream them, they lost. But also, they said last season, I think it was when they played Origin, that's that they lost. I don't remember if there were any before that. They're not fully accurate with that, though, because we did watch them in PYS and they won. So maybe they're just saying like top 8, top 4 stuff. We haven't watched them win, but whatever curse they were talking about, it's broken now for sure. What's up, Akame? What's up, brother Maynard? What's up, Vitor? Apex isn't better, Reggie is just worse. What does that even mean, Akame? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Anyway. We've got Origin versus Apex then to end the day. Works paycheck has been confirmed. It is secured. His avatar is going into the game. I don't know. I think what clan logo is top 3, right? I still think we're going to use our current one for top 3, like as the actual clan logo probably, but maybe it depends on how well this one turns out. I haven't seen much. Let's go ahead and share screen just to see the bracket, guys. 4-2 win, Apex over Reggie. They are back into Grands. Origin's had plenty of time to prepare, though. I'm sure they've been warming up for the last hour at least. I know Reggie had been preparing a lot before this. When I was in DC with Apex, they were just doing self-brawls. I think that's how they warmed up today. But Reggie, I don't know exactly what they were doing, if they were screaming or just brawling amongst themselves. They had all 10 players on like an hour before today, at least. So they prepared pretty hard for this, and it almost paid off. They did a really good job, but couldn't secure it. Here we go, guys. Last set. This only determines who's the 3rd seed and who's the 4th seed in top 4. So the stakes aren't big, but it's a matter of like first round. Would you rather play Oblivion or Joker? So it could actually be pretty big. You know, I'm not trying to say that Oblivion is as a bad team, but I'm sure that neither of these teams is going to play against the Joker to start off. It would not be good. I mean, maybe Origin wants to. Maybe they want to bring the smoke. They already did beat Joker this season. Maybe they want the smoke. I do have to say, I think that set Javi wasn't there, so that definitely hurts them, but I'm sure he'll be taking time off for top 4. It's a breeze. Alright, we got some games to play. Takefusa, are you in the chat? I still owe you Platoon. Otherwise, I'm just going to be gaming probably 140. I've been really liking the 140. I bought the new camo for the tank, and I've just been having a lot of fun playing it. It's been a good time. I think I played it on stream yesterday as well, and I didn't do too hot with the tank. I've been YOLOing with it a little bit, I'm not going to lie, but it's still fun. I enjoy it. I had a very good win streak today between this tank and the Leopard. I play the Leopard when this thing dies. It was a good win streak of about maybe like 15 games, which for 10v10, that's a lot. That's a lot. Because 10v10 is so team dependent. You just have a bad team and it's so hard to win. But I had a good streak. I think I might have gotten a little lucky with the teams because there were a couple games where I dotted and we still won. But regardless, it's a fun tank to play. Is this guy looking? He's not really looking. We can sneak one in. Nice. Team is mostly set up over on that side. Double Yags did get spotted out there. Don't know where their V4 is quite yet. But I might play for the little flank ski here. One of their heavies, that's a 2 and 5B. So we're missing the MBTB. There's the Yags. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a farm here, guys. I'm spotted. Ooh. V4, I guess, is... Yeah, he's in the back. Should have been more aware of that. That lane. I thought I was tugging this rock enough, but I guess not. Can we sneak that? Not quite. Looks like the 2 and 5B's coming. Oh my goodness. Didn't think I gave that up. 2 and 5B's coming back for me, so I need to bail. Unfortunately, that was not good at all, guys. Not good. And we're losing tanks over there. We are losing tanks. And I'm losing HP. Oh, can't quite get up that hill. Unfortunately. We have a Type 5, which is nice. I don't know what we do here. That 2 and 5B hunting is actually quite scary. There's the MBT. That's a scary tank right there. And he's lit. I don't know if I'm lit now from that. I'm not. The Foch gets that nice shot in, though. Sheridan might chase him. This is good. This is good, but Sherry getting hit, presumably by the V4, who's still camping. Not great. And he might give up his life, actually, for that V4. Ooh, what spotted me? What spotted me? Was it the 2 and 5B? Did he peek up enough? Dang. I'm just going to grab a base. If Sherry can get that kill, I would love it. He gives up his life to the V4, as predicted. We have not gotten a kill yet. I'm aware... Okay, there we go. There's our kill. I'm aware of where the V4 is. Okay, it's good. We're starting to bring it back. Man. Okay, there's the Yag. Okay. There's the V4. He's made a move. Now, I'm scared. If I make a move, then I get yagged or something. I don't know where that other Yag is. I need to get to a safe spot before I start making a play on this individual. Alright, I think once we get down here, we'll be okay. Yeah, we're good. I'll just shoot trap. And he should have that kill. Good. And now we run back, because I am scared of the Yag. And we can help defend this side, although we will lose our Sherry. I don't know why I drove this way instead of just going left of the FV, but that's fine, I guess. MBT, Yag. The Sheridan going down is nice, but we might lose our Yag too. I think that bat, was he running the 3-shot? Or maybe that was a Stinger B that hit him. Brill is covering the Yag. Do I get lit for this? I do. Oh, that's not good. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to see if I could get to this bush. No, I made a bad peek. Lost our type. MBT's a one-shot. We lose the Yag. That's bad. That's not good. This guy's gonna try hunting me. I don't... Do I have the gun impression to use this? I do. Oh, thankfully Grill, though. He clutches up. Okay, we can win this. No problem. Let's kill the MBT. Fosh can help with the egg. There we go. A little bit of a messy game there. Given 2 free shots to their V4. I was not paying attention. Didn't think I gave up that line. Go. MBT is looking my way, probably. He's not. Just take it. Nice. What's up, M13? Welcome. Who might DM me something? Oh, no, he DM'd me a sketch of it. I wasn't sure if you were finished yet. Oh, I see it now. Oh, I see. The final thing. Okay, there we go. He did DM me. Ooh, I can use it? Ooh. I'm going to show it off, guys. I'm going to show it off for this next set. I'm going to show off the new logo. Save image. I have to say, I like it. I like it. You got a big forehead. But I like it. You did a good job, work. Alright, let me, I'm going to take some time. I need to trim it real quick by the transparent pixels, because from what I can tell, it's still got a bit of a transparent border. So I will do that real quick. And then we can show the new logo in. How many old Apex logos do I have at this point? I already have 5 Apex. No, I already have 4 Apex logos. And then the current one is the 5th. And so this new one's going to be the 6th Apex logo I have. That's hilarious. I have more for Ponda and I have more for Joker, though. So it's just like the top teams. Whenever they keep showing up, they change logos. Really, Origin is the team that's always in the top, but they have not been changing their logos that much. I think I have 4 different Origin logos, but one of them's like just a recolor of the other one. They'll be cooking up something new for this season, though. Anyway, let's see. Let me trim by transparent pixels, as it is not trimmed. Done. I also like, work, that you included a border around it, which means I don't have to add one. And it's actually very visible. It's a good thing. A lot of logos don't have that, and it makes it very hard to see. All right. You guys ready to see it? Let me full screen it at least. And bang! New Apex logo, guys. It's cooking. It's beautiful. I love it. This is their top 4 logo. This is going on their avatar, which we now have confirmed that they do have. Props to work, by the way. He had a pretty tight deadline. They said, what, by tomorrow? By night tomorrow? It's very early. But at least now you know what top 4 is, so you can cook on the logos. There we go, guys. We'll be throwing that in for them for this next set. It'll probably go in the thumbnails as well. I'll have to go back and update the thumbnails as soon as I get all 4 teams' logos. But yeah, there we go, guys. New logo for Apex. We still got about 10 minutes till we get our invite, so we'll still play some games. There we go. I got a heart from Snowdini. Yeah, he helped clutch that game. That was good. Fosh as well. I've gotten a platoon invite. Yeah, I'll platoon for a game. I'm not going to run the type, though. Not feeling the type. 10v10, good. Run 10v10. That being said, if you take forever, I'm going to exit and play a game. You have 1 minute, sir. And with the delay, you're not even going to see me say that. Also looks like Pharaoh's in the VC now. Pharaoh's showed up. W. Supreme ready up, sir. Oh, rip. I got an invite from Ty as well. If he doesn't ready up, I will invite you. Oh, he says, yo, my bad. Okay, he's there. I gotta go. Okay, I got you, Ty. If you're there, though. If you don't accept it in a minute. There we go, he's accepted. Alright, we're cooking. We can get 1, maybe 2 games in. Man, all of Oblivion's in here hate watching Apex. That's crazy. Apex isn't better, Reggie's just worse. Reggie should have won against Apex, this was hurt to watch. And 13 agreeing with that. You guys are all haters. Y'all are just D1 haters. You know what this tells me? You guys are scared of them in top 4. That's what I'm hearing from this. You want Reggie in top 4 because you're scared of Apex. That's what I'm hearing. That is exactly how it's translating. The forehead was inspired. See, when I first saw the sketch of the logo, I was like, this looks exactly like Blue 248. That's what I said. And he's like, nah, it looks like you. Nah, bro. Sorry, Mr. Blue. It looks exactly like Blue. Mr. T-Dub. I'm the only med. It was a little awkward. That's wild that they match. Okay, so good shot there. It's crazy to me that they will match me up against 2 meds and a light. And I'm only 1 med. That's like, to me, that's insane. I do not understand it. This is some of the worst matchmaking I've ever seen. Like, I already tend to see that in games like this, where there's a mismatch of the lights and meds, the team with the more meds usually ends up winning. So I am a little disappointed that this is how we see it. Man, this Lichty guy is not doing very good, this 4K5. Thankfully the mouse is here to help back us up. But I don't think this is worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna fall back, unfortunately. Somehow we're losing on this side of the map, and we're losing on the other side. Ty's got it. No! I hit him. There's no way he does this. It's fine. No way, no way. Damn. Okay, Minnow's on 94. We didn't get the kill, obviously. I thought we got him low. Ooh, that could be a counter push, but their, what is it? Their patent is probably right there. Maybe we just pre-aim? We have a second Minnow, and we're just losing tanks over there, even though we've got a massive tank advantage on that side. Absolutely huge tank advantage, and somehow we're still losing that. As soon as I got spotted, I'm leaving. Yeah. And I'm dead. Yeah. Losing on both sides of the map is terrible. But, like, I have no idea how we win a game where we're 2 meds down. That's just so difficult. Just get completely swarmed on that side. Top 4 teams only have designed logos. Where do you have theirs? I mean, all the teams have logos, but top 4 gets them in avatars. So, like, all the teams can make logos as much as they want, or they can choose not to, it's fine. But if you're top 4, you get an avatar in-game of your logo. So, it makes sense to have one. And since a lot of these teams have been in top 4 before, all of these teams have been, except for Oblivion, then a lot of the teams that have already been in top 4, they just make a new logo because it wouldn't make sense to have the same logo in several different times. APA does that, which I always find weird. They just have the same logo with different backgrounds. But typically, yeah, the team will make a new logo every Blitz Cup season where the logos get featured as avatars. I missed that somehow. Don't want to get TD'd here. Oh, that's exactly what just happened to Grill. We'll just hide behind this rock for a minute. I'm unspotted, but read the chat. What's up, Ken? What's up, TK? That's Cap. We ain't scared of anyone. You guys are all hate watching for a very good reason. So let's not backtrack now. We're gonna run a train on everyone. Lol. What's up, Cheyenne? Welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna go so far as to say that, but I'm gonna say it is very clear that if you're all here to hate watch on one particular team, you don't want to see them in top 4. It's very clear to me. We're gonna lose our Yag here. He's dead. Good shot from that guy. I thought maybe I was far back enough. I wish I could like cross there safely. I can't though. Let me get this kill. That'd be nice. So a little bit of a 1-for-1 ski. Now R57's AFK, so that's lovely. They'll farm him out first, though, at least. We just lose on both sides of the map again? What's cooking here? I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately having an AFK doesn't really help. No, we're actually winning on that side of the map. That's actually not bad. Can I get out? I don't know if this mouse even spots me. I think I can get out here for free. I lose the AFK. Okay, so he does spot me, but we're already out. We're unspotted. Surely we don't get blind fired. At least we're cooking their cron. Well, I don't see how that bounced, but fair enough. Sounds understandable. Okay, we are lit. Don't know where that went. At least make that dude a 1-tap. Get out, you don't aim lower. We don't know I aim turret there. We are spotted. We're fine though, we're fine. I'm getting my invite in 1 minute. I need to hustle. I didn't get lit for that. Nice. Can't really see anything here. This is a little awkward, but GG, we'll take the win. That guy backwards? I don't know what's going on there. I can't even pen this dude. We'll take the win though. Love from try. Appreciate it. Army that. It was a good run into you in battle earlier today. GG's. I can't aim clearly. No, we're getting our invite right now, so GG's. And let's get it, y'all. Final set of professionals. This is seeding as the stakes. Nice game from Ty. Holy cow, what a carry. But we gotta call it. GG's. And we did get our invite, so you know what that means? Gotta hide the screen. And it's Origin, Apex. Origin on the left, Apex on the right. And update icons. Let me really quickly see if the new one is properly in with one of these. There we go, it's in. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. We got, oh, I shouldn't have shown that. My fault. I was not meaning to do that. Hopefully that little flash wasn't too big of a deal. It's fine. I got in the habit of just clicking it, but there was 30 seconds left. Guys, I always lag when I go into my storage. Look at this real quick, guys. In my game, you can't really see it too well. Top left, it says 120 frames. Then I go to appearance where I have a million camos. My frame rate is 26 right now. 27. I start moving it. 24, 22, 23. Because I have so many camos, and for some reason, Wargaming's programmed it so that they all render, I guess? Even though the icons aren't there, my frames just tank. Now maybe that all the icons are loaded, it's back up a little bit, it's in the 30s. You really can't see it, it's such a hard number, it's in the top left, but I just always think that's just crazy. Anyway, we can show the room now. Sorry about the little flash, but no biggie. And here we are, guys. Fort Despair is the map. Oop, I should list all of the maps real quick. Thankfully, Draconic sent the maps out, so I don't have to go and check. Fort Despair is the first map. Then we're going to Faust, Hellas, and Alpenstadt. This is another best of 7, guys. All best of 7s here for this little section of the tournament. The entirety of professionals is top 7s, or best of 7s. Speaking of Oblivion versus Apex, who we got? That is not today. We'll see that in top 4 at some point, probably, but maybe not. It's possible not to, actually. It's possible for some teams to just not see each other. But usually most teams do. Now, Oblivion did beat Apex in top 8, but that was without a caller, so it's really hard to say. From the scrims that I've seen, it's been close between them. I haven't seen any recent scrim scores, though. The only ones that I've seen were like really early on. And so I wouldn't really count those. Pramo still a thing? Pramo's been gone for like 3 years, maybe? 4 years? It's been a long time. They have not played in a while. Not 4 years, but at least 3. Very fun lineups from both teams, by the way. All 116 F3s. A 113 for both. And Apex will also throw in a Super Conquer. Excuse me. Cheese Whiskers is in the game now. That is fair, I believe. Just by process of elimination. Goofy username, though. I've been pinged. Oh, Mr. You're TK, gotcha. Very nice. I thought TK was like, look, it's TK from the Scrim server. So I got you. All right, let's introduce Fort Despair. Get right on into it, guys. Game 1, best of 7. I am interested to see Origin's new logo if they are rocking one. But here we go, guys. Again, not really any major stakes in this set. It's just about the team that you play first. Don't want to talk about the first game breeze? Nah, bro, it's not your fault. It's literally 3 mediums on 1, dude. I didn't even notice it till I was already in the corner. Like, actually weird matchmaking. It's 10v10, it doesn't really matter that much, but it was just like... I should have noticed it, and then I just wouldn't have even gone that side, but then we just lose map. It's not like a gorilla in a 140 can do that much in a heavy brawl. On Faust. Anyway, focus on the game. Apex hard taking A corner. Origin's hard pushing C side. We're going to step the base quickly. No one from Apex is there to do anything about it, so we're just going to grab it, have the cap lead, and rotate out. Looks like everyone else from Origin's just chilling at the moment. Archangel crossing to this little spot, again, that I was trying to take in that Fort Despair game. Just, it's a nice little crossfire to hold if people want to push you. They've got to expose themselves to this whole area, but no, Archangel's not going there. He's going forward. Archangel not rotating out there. They're chilling at the moment. Maybe they want to see if Apex repushes the base, and they'll have that trapped. That's exactly what we're going to see here. Interesting. Apex is looking tempted. They might get hit for that. They'll finally step B, but they're going to be 100 points down. Origin looking to sneak up here. They'll find Tazuzu and Pag. Tazuzu spotted. There's Rob, there's Archangel. And High going to sneak around, but Pag will be there to cover. Origin wants to see if they can just get that quick. Pagman farming out Archangel and Rob. High hasn't yet been spotted making this cross. It looks like they want to counter push into B. They'll find Tunnel, but he's already hidden a little bit. And Rob's just getting absolutely deleted here. Getting fried by Sherman. Cheese Whiskers putting in a nice sneaky shot. And Origin's taking a lot of damage early here. I thought maybe they'd push hard into Apex's spawn, but Apex is ready for it now. They missed their opportunity. And Rob is incredibly low. Good focus fire target if needed. Tazuzu's the lowest HP tank for Apex. I'm surprised he's pushing here, but they just want to catch out Cora here. Missed from Tunnel. Will they look for Rob? Sherman could look. He'd just rather kill Cora. Fair. High is now ISO on C. Origin doesn't really have a clear kill. That's the crazy thing. Sherman's going to cross here after picking up Rob, so Apex is straight up 2 tanks in the lead. HP is still kind of close. It's 1,000 difference now, not 2,000, almost 3 now. Just the HP can swing so quickly. High missing that shot. Sherman's going to put into Tazuzu. Will have the kill. No, it's Panzer sneaking in an extra shot as well. This one's just straight Apex domination. They're going to have 2 bases. Tunnel's going to get pushed out by Archangel. Sorry, it's the other way around. Archangel getting pushed out by Tunnel, who has a full clip. Tagman will sneak in the kill shot. Okay, Apex are hitting now, guys. They're not missing anything major. Maybe we get to watch Blue. If we want to see someone missing shots, we just got to look at Mr. Blue. Hugging against Playmaker in the single shot. Nah, Blue's hitting. Blue's hitting. It's just Playmaker with Call Me Daddy. The 113 left alive. I want to see Blue win his 1v1, though. This is important information. Does Blue hit his shots? Is he that guy? He's not that guy, guys. 50% since we watch him. Call Me Daddy obviously getting farmed on the other side. But I don't know if Blue's going to reel it in time to get this kill. But they absolutely dominated this one. They're just 1 shot off from a 7-0. Blue hits it. 7-0 game 1. They're locked in, guys. I have to say, I was confused by the lack of action from Origin. I thought they were going to shove and completely catch out the F3s that were in Apex's spawn in that little cubby there. I think it was Tazuzu and Pag in the back. But they didn't make the move. And instead crossing through, Tazuzu and Pag were just able to farm out Rob. And then the crossfire that Apex had set up from the overpeak on B really helped them with that, since they had corner control. So Origin kind of just got themselves boxed in a little bit there, unfortunately. We'll see if they've got a little bit more decisiveness in Game 2. I'm noticing Panzer hasn't been running F3, actually. Now I'm curious if he doesn't have the tank either. He does have it. He does have it. And so I'm guessing they don't want to run 7 of them. They're not that desperate to run 7 F3s. 6 in a 113 is close enough, though. We have 40 seconds left. Call Me Daddy hasn't picked a tank yet. Maybe we'll see the mirror lineup of full China. Oh, he was offline. He's just restarting his game. He's back. It's the E6 this time. Okay, okay. We're cooking. 10 seconds, though. He's got to hustle. There we go. Alright, y'all. Game 2. Apex up 1-0. After that last set with Reggie, they are warmed up just fine. Obviously, Origin's had plenty more time to prepare. They're putting Bubba in. I don't know, was he in the last game? I didn't notice. He's in this game. He's been benching a lot, but he is now playing the video game. Origin split. Couple to mid, couple to C. Looks like Apex is going to do the same. But Origin's not setting anything corner. Something that Apex seems to value a lot more. They're doing something sneaky with this spotting play. They're not quite committing. Hands are hiding behind that rock, maybe? And Cheese hiding behind the rock with Blue. So Origin's got plenty of tanks in B. Are they just going to shove tunnel, not aware of the trap that Apex is setting? I'm sure they can guess that Apex has plenty of tanks in the corner, so to me, I don't see them YOLOing that. Looks like Origin trying to peek into Zuzu and Pagman, but Call Me Daddy and Rob are going to be able to pinch them. But Origin's B tanks aren't really close enough to make that push. This might just be straight up 2v2. Zoom out a little bit, maybe look into B better. Panzer and Cheese Whiskers now are spotted, so everyone knows where each other are. But Apex is just trying to pinch Origin here with the crossfire between Sherman and Tunnel. Blue going to come in to support. Archangel's taking a little bit of damage here. Origin being pushed off a little bit in C. Rob backing off. Maybe he's just going to push to join the main fight. But in comes the counter. The counter punch from Origin. They want to go for Blue and Tunnel. And they've got tons of shots in the clip here. Both of them have reactive, but Blue's runs out. I'm guessing that makes him the focus. But Sherman jumping in from behind. He'll have the kill on Archangel first. Gets it. The 2v2 still going on the other side. We'll look at that soon. But 2 kills for Apex. They haven't lost anyone yet. Blue's still alive. And they've kind of got Origin a bit surrounded here. How is the 2v2 going? Looks like Origin is doing better in the 2v2. If Tazuzu can get this kill, though, no, missing that shot. That would have been nice for them at least to get 1 kill now. Tazuzu missing both of those. That's painful. That's not good. But good focus from Apex into Bubble. I think Panzer will pick this one. Ooh, bounce from Bubba there. Blue is still alive, guys. He was the original focus. Finally getting killed there. High does put in the shot. I don't think he's going to have any other kills, though. Now, Apex definitely could have gotten Rob there. But either way, if they can just quickly take out High, it'll be a 3-on-2. And Rob already being quite low. And, yeah, down he goes. Still have time to reload. Obviously, Origin, their tanks are still not quite spotted yet. Call Me Daddy looking to maybe sneak a shot in on Panzer as he peeks. Blind fires it, doesn't quite go in. That's good info for Panzer. Apex will grab the base here. Call Me Daddy going to try to play it on the outside. See if he gets spotted by Whiskers, though. He's going to try to go for a B reset. Yep, he's spotted. Does hit it. Very nice shot there. And he's just going to try to take corner. If Apex figures out where Rob is, then that's the win, obviously. They can get that kill. Nope. Yep, he's spotted. Sherman finding him. Put in 1. Backs up before he can get the second in. Call Me Daddy trying to find an angle on Panzer here, but there's some bodies kind of blocking his lower plate, and down goes Rob. 3v1. Call Me Daddy hits a nice shot. Not going to be enough, though. Panzer's just going to keep using these bodies as cover for the lower plate. And Apex are going to go up 2-0. Apex is hot. Blue is always hot. Blue is very hot, of course. I think Playmaker doesn't have enough XP for the single shot here for the clip. Nah, he's been running that intentionally. We've seen him run the triple shot sometimes, but so whenever he picks it, the single shot is intentional. 2-0 lead for Apex. They are hot. Oracle saying to Make-A-Wish kids on A corner. Apex likes taking A corner. Obviously, it's worked for them this game, though, so you can't really say that. And it's not a fair assessment. Can't afford to get on 2 servers, lol. Nah, oh, is that only cost 10 XP? Okay, that's the joke. I get it. I get it. I wasn't sure how much it cost. I just free XP'd it straight away. Cost isn't really an issue for me. Yeah, no, it's intentional. That's like a thing on EU, is whenever they run 6 or 7 of that tank, they usually put 1 or 2 in the single shot. That's something that Zerd has told me in my conversations with him. And we're seeing Origin do that with Playmaker. I haven't really seen anyone else in Origin run the single shot. Apex will sometimes do that with Tazuzu. I know he likes the single shotgun, but sometimes he'll run it even though Blue tells him not to. He just straight up ignores. So we'll see, I guess. But I think Tazuzu's been locked in with a triple shot so far this set, and it's been working out quite well for them, obviously, as you can see so far. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I didn't understand the joke, I guess. 10 XP. It is a lot, guys. You're very right. Alright, we've got a light tank now for both teams. Origin, since they can't quite put Call Me Daddy in an F3, he's got an MLE. But otherwise it is China. All around. Faust here. It's time for Origin to equalize. They need to clap back. Going down 3-0 is always scary. Doesn't matter who you're facing. Not many teams can overcome that. We saw Reggie do it this season, but it's not something you expect. Alright, go ahead, introduce Faust, and get ready for games 3 and 4. Yo, shout out 34, by the way. Great number. One of my favorites, in fact. One of everyone's favorites, right, guys? Right? You guys all love that number. Right? Also, checking fantasy. Looks like Josh Jacobs does have a tutty. I'm happy. I'm happy, guys. There's still a quarter and a half left. Can't complain, guys. Can't complain. Alright. Hi. Speed boosting for some center spots. Panzer is not. He's going ramp. Looks like we're seeing fully A from Apex. D-grab from Origin. Panzer spotting. Lights the 200. And since High gets spotted, he knows that there's someone nearby. Interesting how Origin's going for all those blind fires. They haven't even seen a tank yet. There we go. Panzer gets spotted, misses the blind fire. So Origin's aware of his position, but he's going to hide, of course. But Origin now have the cap lead, which is always good. Apex is going to step A. They've got Blue, but he gets spotted. Bubba's going to peek. Cheese Whiskers is going to proxy Cora. So Apex knows there's several Origin tanks here, but they also spotted several in D, so to me it's a split. Like, you can tell that it's split if you're Apex right now. Obviously I can see it in the sky, that's different, but Origin is rotating, and that's something that Apex cannot see. They can probably guess it's happening. But at the moment, is Core just going to jump on Cheese? That would be funny. Chris and Bubba are coming in. To me, that makes it seem, if I'm Apex here, you can tell that Origin's confident in bringing all their tanks in. I think Sherman missed one of those. Sherman or Tazuzu did, but Tazuzu's getting hit pretty hard. And Origin is going to counter push. They've got all their tanks there. In fact, Call Me Daddy's going around Tazuzu. I like that play, just to make sure that he dies. But Bubba getting hit very hard for Origin. Does Apex have a kill on him? Cheese is going to look for it. It's going to take him some time hunting there. In the meantime, though, Apex has Chris tunnel driving all the way through and around. Somehow Sherman's still alive. I mean, Tazuzu and Sherman both still alive, but they haven't done any damage to Call Me Daddy. It's more of a matter of them trying to save the tank. Chris falls, Cheese gets the kill on Bubba as well. Light tank 1v1 happening on the other side. Panzer's winning it at the moment. Both lights are spotted. High's going to try to sneak that in, but Panzer hits one as well. Got a bit of a better roll going, and he's just going to activate Adrenaline and rush down here. High is now a 2-shot. Is Core trying to help out Panzer, or help out against Panzer. High's going to look for an HE. Doesn't get it, though. So down goes the light. Tazuzu finally picked, but he did a good job of kiting Call Me Daddy all the way around. Since Panzer survives the 1v1, he's able to kill Core as well. It's a 5v3. He'll be able to have the rear of Rob, if he's smart, which he is. Max rolling to the rear. Whiskey's going to get clipped out in a 2v1. Pagman's with a full clip here. Guys, are we about to see Apex take a 3-0 lead on Origin? I like how Panzer's playing this smart. Not pushing Rob. He doesn't know where Call Me Daddy's at. He's just relaxing. Rob's looking the other way. Not getting too aggressive here. You don't want to just throw the light tank away. Call Me Daddy's taking his time. I mean, he's trying to get here. I guess he's not taking his time. He's going as fast as he can. Rob wants to get in here, see if he can put a shot into Panzer. Misses it, though. That's tough. And now Call Me Daddy is spotted. Good info from Apex. It's a 5v2. It would be very sus of them to throw a game like this. But all of their tanks are low, other than Cheese Whiskers in the center. But Panzer sneaking shots in. Takes a free one, though, from Call Me Daddy, but Cheese is just going to drive in along with Blue, and it's a 5v1. Another game, Call Me Daddy last tank alive, and not much he can do here. I mean, 5 tanks on the enemy. A fire doesn't hurt, though. It is nice, and he's going to look for Panzer here, but turns a little bit too early. Panzer crosses back, and Apex is up 3-0. They're hot, guys. They're hot. They have clearly prepared very well today. What's up, Krish? Welcome to the stream, brother. I couldn't Apex play like this yesterday. Real, dude. Real. But they're cooking cheese with 4K. It's going well for them. Game 4. Origin needs to run it back, obviously. It's time for a reverse sweep. Or it's 4th seed for Origin. Green version of original Avatar. I don't know. I don't know what Origin's doing. They'll have one, I'm sure, but they just haven't given it to me yet. Work, you're not doing it, are you? What's up, Takefusa? Welcome to the stream. Work never got paid for the blue one. Rip. Yeah, I think Work made a logo for Origin. I didn't get paid for it. Which blue one are we talking about? Are we just talking about the blue recolored version of the Spiral? Because you made the Spiral one, right? This one? No, this one was made online, I think. What logo did you make for Origin? I don't have a blue logo for Origin. Other than the blue version of the one that's being used right now. I don't have it. I don't know. Anyway, we focus on Game 4. Origin needs a dub here. Same lineups, both teams, by the way. Completely equal. Panzer's playing quite well so far. Knock on wood, don't want to jinx it, but him winning that light tank 1v1 made their win last game a lot easier, as he was able to clean up Cora right afterwards. And we'll see how resilient Origin is with their mental game. Going down 3-0 has got to be tough mentally on all the players, and of course Cora the captain. And it's a matter of how they bounce back, right? You got to forget the past. You got to focus on winning this set as if it's 0-0 and you want to sweep them. Can't drop any game here. No room for mistakes. Can Origin pull it off? High is again going to the middle for spots with that speed boost. Panzer looks like he wants to take the corner with a quick crossing here. This isn't pathing that suggests he's capping D, obviously. A little bit of contact made from both teams here. But Panzer goes to the bush. He doesn't quite cross. Fair enough, fair enough. Now High not shooting his gun, not getting spotted early game. Cheese does get lit as he makes his little drop there. Sherman as well. So Origin is aware of the positioning of these tanks. They're going to proxy Cora. He's already lit. From Blue in the center. Apex coming under. They're all proxied from Cora at this point. Origin's shooting at Blue. They're not quite hitting him, though. He's taken one hit. The Cheese does find Whiskey and Rob, and looks like they want to go straight into him. He's going to back out quickly. And Pagman's going to have a crossfire going if they shove this. This is already looking terrible for Origin. Call Me Daddy 1200. Blue's going to come in to make that even worse. He's getting focused hard. The Whiskey got hit as well, of course. Pagman's just going to farm the rear. Tunnel coming in to cover Blue. Wants to go for the kill and Call Me Daddy. He's not going to see anything, though. Pag and Tazuzu will take out Whiskey. Blue will fall to High in a moment. If Apex can kill Call Me Daddy, that would be good, but Cora's doing a great job at HP sharing. Have to shout that out. And Call Me Daddy's still alive. Tunnel basically just threw away his tank there, unfortunately, for Apex. Sherman looking for a shot. He gets it. Can Tunnel kill? He gets the kill, so at least he gets that out of it. They're not even a tank up, though. Their HP is at an advantage, though, and Rob is kind of prevented from backing up too far. I guess he does have the body preventing tanks from shooting him easily in the side, but he's going to fall quickly. Down he goes. 5v4. Apex is up. High taking the time to grab the A base, I find that to be an interesting play. It's not going to come down to caps. This game is not coming down to caps. Now Panzer finally leaving that corner. Maybe he's had shots there this entire time, but if he can hunt down high, he already has the HP advantage. That is enough to win the fight cleanly. But we'll see what the play is. If Panzer gets caught by like Cora or something here, that could be bad for him, obviously. Cora gets lit, so does Panzer, so does High. The 1v1 is occurring. Big Ram. And this is about the most interesting thing we can watch right now, but Panzer's got the 1v1 again. Absolutely cooking, but there's Cora. Doesn't matter, though. Cheese Whiskers helping out with the save there, allowing Panzer to just back out. And he gets hit for 1,300, guys. Have we seen the 4-0 sweep? Cora's going to have to roll high. No, he's not going to have to roll high. An average roll will do it, but he misses. Cora missing the kill. Panzer takes the kill. Bubba goes down. And Apex have just beaten Origin 4-0, securing the 3 seed. They'll fight Oblivion as the first match of top 4. Just absolutely taking it to Origin. Their brawling skills completely on point today. Panzer playing incredibly well. That's always good to see. They've got to be so fired up after that set. Congrats to Apex. Of course, I'm happy with my clan making the win. Obviously, I would have tried to remain impartial either way. I would have been happy to see Origin take it as well. I would have even loved to see this set be more competitive. Obviously, you guys know I love to see a good competitive set, but Apex played too well. 4.2 from Panzer. He's locked in, guys. We're about to see Panzer making a return to his prime. Chat's going off. The one we didn't get to use because of the shit background. Oh, I don't have that one. Good thing didn't get the F3. Looks like a terrible tank anyways. I know, right, Frost? What's good, man? Can tell High is newer to comp. It'll come with time, man. But yeah, Panzer did kind of cook today, I'm not going to lie. Well, that's that, guys. Top 4. Sorry, that was my Windows popping. I was Windows Defender. I wish I could like turn that off while I'm streaming. But really quickly, I'm going to refresh the brackets so we can take a look. And here we go, guys. Top 4 is set. Apex with the nice win of the last chance bracket. 4-0 over Origin. So Apex will have the 3. Origin will have the 4. Joker with the 1. Oblivion with the 2. So first set will be Apex Oblivion and Origin Joker. Then, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how the streams are going to go for top 4. I know that the first round, I think they're going to run in parallel, but I think I'm the only streamer, at least for Grand Finals. I don't know if we're going to have any other streamers for the first day. That might be possible. It might happen. But Grand Finals, I'm pretty sure, is just going to be me. So yeah, you guys can look forward to seeing that on the channel here. We'll try to cook something up for you guys. And yeah, that's it. Don't have anything else to say. Congrats to Apex and Origin on making top 4 along with Joker and Oblivion. Good try from Reggie. They gave it a really good fight against Apex. They put up a better fight against Apex than Origin did today. So props to them. They've had a nice season and I enjoyed being here for it. But I don't really think I have anything else to add, so I'll go ahead and call it here. So yeah, see you all on, let me confirm the dates really quickly. I believe it's the, dang it. Let me see if I can find Olian's DMs. We had a nice long conversation the other day, so I need to scroll past it. 19th and 20th, that's right. Okay, so September 19th for the first set of top 4, and Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, as always, stay safe. Happy tanking. Didn't work. Awkward. Try again. Stay safe. Happy tanking.